out there. We are Make We Talk Community Empowerment Initiative. We are a non-governmental organization, a non-partisan and non-religious organization who looks into the well-being of people in our communities and in urban areas. We go out and try to find proper solutions to issues that affect our people. And today we are here to look out for how far the flood has affected our people in the communities around Makudi local government area. It has affected a lot of people. As we can see out here, there are so many houses submerged in water, properties have been lost, a lot of damage has been caused, and that is why we're here to expose the effect of this flood to you out there listening to us. And we hope that by this information you will be able to reach out to the victims of this flood and be able to help out. Come with me as we see one of the occupants of the submerged houses around, as she's here to speak with you.
About 3 weeks back, I just came back from church and I learned my neighbors over there were flooded. So we went there. When we came back here, just 2 days, barely 2 days, we saw this water coming. We were not informed before that water was coming. We didn't have an idea. So we saw this compound here. There was water in the house, in the compound, but people were still there managing their lives. To a point, the second day, the water entered the houses. And in fact, there's a house there that they didn't pick anything out. In my house right now, my freezer is there. I couldn't, because everybody went to his own, to rescue his own. So my freezer is there, my sewing machine is there. I left everything. All I could remove here was only my box for clothes because I go to work. And my children are not squatting where I don't really. If you see her, she's so machete because the people didn't plan for such to aid us. So it's not easy. The lady standing in front of me, her house collapsed. This one standing here, she has a collapsed house here, just nearby us here. So it has not been easy. If there's any aid we can have here, as in financially or in food-wise or anything they can help us with, it will be able to go a long way.
The flood situation in Makudi, the Benue State capital, is on daily increase, leading to loss of lives, damage to properties, destruction of crops, loss of livestock, non-functioning of infrastructural facilities, and deterioration of health conditions owing to waterborne diseases such as hepatitis A and cholera. Make We Talk Community Empowerment Initiative paid a visit to Wadata and residents along Boko Road, which are the areas most affected by flood in the state. In a chat with some of the victims, they expressed deep worry over the situation, calling on well-meaning individuals for support.
From the Department of Veterinary Pharmacology and Toxicology, College of Veterinary Medicine, Federal University of Agriculture, Makado. I have been living here for the past 17 years, and indeed, in most cases, we used to have water disasters, most especially flood disasters. In the recent times, especially this one I just about, we had an information that government brought some bags of rice and some other commodities. Unfortunately, we could not get any one of them. And to our surprise, some people are living in different areas simply because of the disaster. For some of them, the cost of living as it is now is high. To afford even where to stay is a problem. Having heard from you people that you are a non-governmental organization that at least speaks for people and also defends the integrity of human beings. Okay, thank you very much. To your surprise, if you see some houses down there, people are still living inside water because they don't have an alternative place to go. And not only that, people sleep on top of tables because if they desert that area, some bad ones will come and steal their properties. That's on one side. Secondly, like you talked about the waterborne diseases. Indeed, I'm a professor of pharmacology. We study drugs and control of these diseases. In fact, nobody could even tell or assess the level of what we call effectivity now. Some of them have moved to some other places, and especially where the accommodations are not even available. You see so many people staying in one room. The other house by the roadside, just go and see, you see so many people there. And that has not been their place, what's called normal place of what's called residence. So what do they do? And that's why when some of your organization come, we give attention to you people because there is a way some of you could talk, and especially talk with the evidence as you are doing now. There is every reason to believe that yes, this thing has really happened and it has really affected us. We media are numerous, but at least let them supply food for people. This thing that people have left their businesses. They have left their businesses. They need food. Seriously. That's one. Then two, there are a lot of damages down there. Some of them, especially the bad ones, are taking advantage and even cutting away some of their properties. So if they could be helped with, for example, the roofings and the rest, that is good. Then another thing again is this: even if it's going to involve cash, keep them. So at least they can use that to start their businesses.
Assalamu alaikum. Wannan ruwa ga ruwa nan ya zo ya kwashe mu gaba daya. Ga gida ga mu da yaran mu duka a cikin ruwa ko ta ina. Wai sun barbar gidajen su. Ga yaran mu ba muna nema taimaka mana da abinci. Da gashi ne da kaman kwata ko ba haka ba gwamnati ya kamata ta duba mu gwamnati. Ko ba haka ba. Gashin dan mu a cikin gabuka ruwa ya gangara har sama da kowa ya bar gidan shi. Gaba ɗaya kowa gida ruwa duk ko ina ruwa ya gama shiga. Sai a ce an kawo abinci ba za a zo a kawo mana abinci ba ko ba haka ba sai dai mu ji daga wani guri ya kamata gwamnati ta duba gurin nan ko ba haka ba ga kwatan da ya kamata a duba nan kwata bayan mun nan da ya kamata mana kwata gwamnati ba ta dauka ba sai a zo a duba kwana biyu da zo a duba ko gwada sai mu ji kuma an tafi an yi shiru saboda Allah haka bai kamata ba kuma irin wannan abin yana sa cututtuka da yawa ga mu da yara mu ma kanmu saboda Allah ya kamata gwamnati ta duba mu ko ba haka ba muna nan a goma shi suna goma kenan jibata nan gurin jibata ne nan ya kamata gwamnati ta taimake mu da irin wannan gurin ko ba haka ba jama'a to ga mu ne ga gidan mu kuma ga gida nan ga mu duba ko ni ma kai yanzu na ban da gurin zama ina nan ina yawo ne ban da gurin zama ga ni da yara ina da yara gurin nawa ina da mutanen mijina ba mu da gurin da za mu zauna muna neman gwamnati ta taimake mu to abin da za mu ci ba mun bar gidan mu mun bar kayan mu ruwa ya shekara ya babbata mana gida gaba ɗaya ruwa ya babbata mana kai ko ba haka ba haka ne to taimako muke nema a gurin gwamnati in an ce an ka kaya bara mu ga komai ba sai manya sai su kwashi ga kwata bayan mu babban kwata ba wanda zai taimaka mana shekara nawa kenan muna wannan irin kwashe kaya muna zaune zaman lafiya sa ce ga ruwa ya zo mun zo 212 kenan wurin 10 years kenan wancan karar ruwa kai sake kwashe mu ruwa ya gagara ta can gurin the same thing gashi wannan yayi da mun sake mun kwashe kaya akwai me yaya shida akwai me yaya 10 yanzu ni kai na yanzu ban da gurin da zan zauna wancan ruwa riga ya shiga min gidana gaba daya taimakon gwamnati muke nema gwamnati daure da Allah ta taimaka mana ga mu da yara wancan muna da yara ga yan angula to abin da san faɗa
ba den fa kwa ba na hanga na shi person ne kwa sai magana sun ngwaga shi kwane yeve na hana ne sai magana ya reverse kacha har tun magana ya bai ruwa kwa sai magana sai manager life ne like ayo na ha kwa bagba to me le mpa ye kwa mu fa ga wacin ga form no hope sha mpa kuwa wa momo emti le na pam ne ka jin ka du aworo wa sai mana wa sai magwa sai ga pe ya ne ya kwa kai fo sai ma bu piti mo je ma ya ba
live in Jibata community of Ankpa Wadata ward. We are being affected by flood. As you can see, we are staying helpless. Like in the 2012, when the flood occurred, government were able to allocate primary school that we should back to primary school. But in this situation, in this particular flood, nobody even come to say this is where we are supposed to go. No any place has been allocated. This is where we stay. And as you can see the environment, there are a lot of things in the water you are seeing. Look at the water is being contaminated. How to drink water is a problem. Food to eat, we find it difficult. And for fear of flood, because property worth millions of naira have been lost. And in terms of, and even also criminals, boys have been moving from one room to the other. packing things. So there's no way you go about to look for your daily bread for fear of the flood and that of the criminal. So if Nigeria we should continue in this way, we do produce a lot of food here, but look at the way we are being abandoned, as if we don't have a representative, whereas we have councillors, chairman, vice versa, of our area stated. So, and if also we are also calling on the other sister agencies, most particularly non-governmental organizations, should also come to our aid. Maybe at least trying to talk to the government. They should come to our aid. We are in suffering. We are in a pain. If I will start, if I will start sharing experience, my brother, I will start sharing tears. You see, particularly the shirt I'm wearing, it was a neighbor that who come to our aid that gave it, a good Samaritan that gave it to me. Nothing like government effort because all the materials have been flowed away by the river. So thank you. You are welcome. So even some people found inside the river bed, the flood wash away the whole rice we found. My brother, as I'm talking to you now, presently my wife, she's now in Kaduna State for this because we don't have anywhere to go. And some of my children are being located at, some are there at Agbo, some are being at Northern. The way just is so anywhere any environment you stay that you are not used to you are just to manage the challenge become too much. Right now as I can tell you, look at my family, some of our children that go down to Northern, my wife all the way to Kaduna State. You see, if you look at this thing, you will see how to cater. It is part of the challenges. Instead of now, and this is first time. This is during school season. You see, but the flood now displays many of us to those places. So you find how to pick those students to school. It's also part of the challenge. How to even go about feeding your family is part of the challenges. You see, so there's so many numbers that I cannot mention. School. Look at the way the water is being contaminated. Many people were sick. Like I mentioned, my grandmother right now she's admitted at the Daman Lord. All is part of the challenges we are facing.
This water is contaminated. There are a lot of diseases in this water, and there is no food to eat. They say health is wealth. This is a primary school. This primary school has been locked down. Where are the students? And you know how important is education. Where are they? What are they doing? When will they come back to school? These children have future. They have hope. They have dreams. They need security. They need a lot of help. Please, someone there out there. Right. The government is people. There are not machines, there are structures. We are the government. Please, can we stretch our hands to help each other? No matter how small it will go a long way in helping them alleviate their problem, their situation. They need medication. Please, Nigeria, Benue people, we don't need to call ourselves by name, but we are one people united with one cause. We are one Nigeria. No matter how far, no matter your tribe, your ethnicity, your group, people here in Gibraltar community are calling your help. Are you a businessman? Are you a farmer? Are you in high places? Come to the aid of these people, they need you. I beg, no waste time. No take and say it's too small. No matter how it's small, bring them. You bring, another person bring, this person bring, he reach. If it's not small, man, they go chop. They need food. They need health. They need medication.